The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley.
Let's get it.
Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the San Francisco 49ers. Tyler Bass about ready to get us going. And we are underway from Santa Clara. This taken in at the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. A good gain on first, has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Purdy flushed out right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
I thought at first he'd try to run, but he just kept buying time to his right. Finally, nothing there. He wisely gets rid of it.
An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he is going to have a Niners first down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. On first down, Purdy. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. A give running left, it's McCaffrey. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. That second down play nets a -4.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
God.
He's taking it to the 43, but not
Hell
picking
no.
up the first.
Wow. Hell no.
Because I'm not so sure I would have made this call. I'm not so sure I would have said, yeah, let's go ahead and get this one.
Yeah, that was
especially
crazy.
at this point of the game. But give him credit.
That was
he had
crazy.
a feeling
I don't know how
and
that
carried it
happened.
through.
Yeah, that's one where you think, okay, if you're
Hold up. Oh, there you go. I was waiting for that one. It should have been the other pass.
Pick made by Terrell Bernard. Then they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the
Ooh, he
48-yard
passed that
line.
shit.
Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that.
Come on,
That's
y'all.
pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is this happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
First down, here's the run with Cook. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 5. Allen now looks to throw. Flush to his right.
Oh, snap. Oh, snap.
On this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve.
Oh, snap.
Well, the best don't mind making tough throws, but that was a real difficult one right there.
Yeah, that was
Out of the
crazy.
pocket, trying to beat double coverage. More times than not, that's going to end up as an incomplete pass, if not worse.
And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, Charles, it's early, but that's a key 3rd down conversion. Remember, they forced the turnover on the opening drive. Now they're in a position where they look like they'll at least get 3 out of this.
A great example of complementary football if they're able to cash this in, isn't it, partner? Because defense does this job, takes it away, turns over the offense. Here's pick up a nice first down there. Maybe it's time to think about taking a shot at the end zone because it looks like the field goal is almost assured.
2nd down and 8. Now Allen. That's caught by Gabriel Davis. It'll be a gain of 5. And now it's 3rd and 3.
Ooh, taking that check down. That shit. He's like, yo.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. trying a little razzle-dazzle on third and short.
Oh.
I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces.
Yeah, you know I'm going to kick
the
the field
tally
goal.
there, minus 8 yards. Leads to fourth down as well.
You see my name? Dr. Longfoot, baby. Dr. Longfoot. You can get those.
The kick by Bass is good. And that'll do it for the first quarter of play. 3-0 after one on EA Sports.
I need to roll me up.
The Bills with the football as we start quarter number 2. As they've got it as we resume action. Here's Bass now to send it away. Returning from his end zone is Ray McCloud. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Their second drive here, the ballgame, Charles. Remember last time they threw the interception, but the defense held up. It bent a little but didn't break, only giving up the 3 points. Yeah, obviously they left some points on the table there their last time out, but boy, they have to thank their defense for holding the opposition just 3 after they threw the pick. Their turn now. Back out on the field, put together a good drive, and get some points of their own. The first catch of the game for George Kittle.
Oh,
and he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A first down there on a pickup of 25. Now how about this throw right here? Had to throw it to the left sideline, and you know the timing's got to be correct on this one. Ball's got to be right where it needs to be, and it was. That's because he had great arm strength on that one, able to drive the football. Quarterbacks love it when they can show off their arms. Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. It'd be interesting to see what he decides to do the next time he's in the position we just saw there. Outside of the pocket, takes a throw downfield, it turns up incomplete. I wonder if next time he might take off and run. Now a 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Purdy.
Oh.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. He's to the 15. And he is going to score. It's a pick-6 and a Bills touchdown.
Lurk that. That's what I'm talking about. That's it.
Kept it in
Lurk
range
that.
for a rare linebacker pick-6. And give him full credit for his focus. He just kept the quarterback in his sights, and where he was looking to throw, he positioned himself perfectly to be there for the interception. He made the play of the game for his defense right there. And Tyler Bass on for the extra point attempt. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip.
GG's, man. GG's. GG's. He out of here. He out of here. He say too high. All right, that's a good first start to the game, to the day. You know? All right. Okay. It's a good first start to the day.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the Dallas Cowboys. They met in back-to-back Super Bowls in the 90s, and they're together again. The Cowboys and Bills are underway. And he returns this to the 22. So the drive's going to start with Pollard. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4, second down.
Well, in every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss, and now it's third down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Oh, man, look at that. Damn, bro, that play always
good. For sure. Not before they work it across midfield. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Well, as my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
2nd down, Pollard again. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. Now Prescott.
Oh.
He's got his target. That's
good shit,
he's
bro.
Gonna pick up the first down and inside.
Good move, bro. Good move, man.
CD Lamb.
Went all out on 3rd down. What the fuck is Ciabatta doing over here? Not you, bro. I'm watching Ciabatta.
And the Cowboys will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved.
Yeah, let's face it, Brandon. A player of his talent.
Oh my God, bro! What the fuck? Put some right on him, man. Just let him score.
The coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out how to defend him as this game moves on.
And the Bills are going to recover. So an onside kick fail in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
It's not apparent, is it? You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if we try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here, they must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't get it done.
Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Damn.
2nd and 10.
Yeah, dog. Like that.
Allen going to audible to a different look. Allen will try again on second down. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
It's pretty easy to overlook the fullback when you're making your assignments defensively in the pass coverage game, but in this case, they made him pay for that oversight and picks up a nice gain.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert, but right now looking at a 3rd and 3. Now it's Davis.
Yeah, let's go.
They need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. It's a gain of 3, and it gets him the first.
But when we go back to our conversation with the defensive coordinator, that type of a play was not a surprise to him. He expected trickery in this game, yet somehow his defense, they still took the cheese and got caught in the mousetrap.
Oh, you should have ate that up, yo.
Call it a gain of 3, 2nd down.
Supposed to eat that up.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up.
Oh, he dropped that? Oh, come on.
Incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
They certainly thought he had an open
gotta catch that, man.
Down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down. To the air, Allen. And he's got his man.
Oh, he ain't even click, yo. You scary.
He won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down. Running for it. Here's Cook.
That's good.
Boy, is he close. Did he?
Oh, no fucking way, yo. That's some fucking bullshit.
No dice for Sean McDermott in the offense.
Oh, man, that's some fucking bullshit.
The Dallas offense here.
That's some fucking bullshit.
Well, just 2 series in here, Charles, but everything's gone to script so far. They got a touchdown on their first drive.
Good play, bro.
Holds, and now they've got a chance to take a 2-score lead.
And to co-sign with you, exactly the start they scripted up. And really, that kind
of good catch. Wow.
It looks like he's got it. And they work this field across the 45. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Damn, bro. I didn't get that first down. It's crazy,
you kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. Tyrell Dodson, the one to bring him down. Now a 2nd and 6. Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield from
Lamb. Pick that. What are you doing?
The ball away and it falls incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball. But he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space. Couldn't uncover at the end of the route. And that one winds up incomplete.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Out of the gun. Here's Prescott.
Oh, no way.
Oh. He's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A big one there. 3rd down. They hit for 30 yards. Excellent execution, and now they're set up nicely.
Are they ever? Red zone? I wonder what the next play call is going to be, because after a big play like that, a lot of teams like to use the momentum to launch another one.
Prescott.
Oh, my God. What are you doing, y'all? He threw it off his back foot. Are you serious, y'all?
Jake Ferguson, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Sometimes those tight ends are a mismatch. They found the mismatch there.
And that's exactly why you want to draw up those types of plays, because coverage is just going to go to the natural guys, the guys that make the big plays on the outside. But if you work your tight end into it, that's a tough one for a defense to handle.
Tough. They couldn't handle it. It worked out for 6. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And the Bills are going to recover. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and
Oh, what the fuck? Why did he concede the game, bro? They better have given me the win for that, man. Yeah, there you go. Okay, well, that'll work. Conceded the game. All right.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League comes to you from Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, Michigan. Today we've got an intriguing NFC matchup lined up here, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Detroit Lions. The punter, Jack Fox, has us ready to go, and we are underway here at Ford Field. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. They go here with a former Lion, DeAndre Swift. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. Here's Hurts to throw. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11.
that's a pretty play there coming out of the backfield. But as that back, you've got to be conscious of making sure you're securing the football. When you get out in open field, sometimes you get a little loose with it as you're trying to get up ahead of steam. Make sure you keep it close to your body because those defenders are trying to punch it free. He does a nice job there protecting the ball and picking up a first down. Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want, but on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind, trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap? Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
On 3rd and short to give it a tight end. Well, they needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down. And look at this. They're keeping the punter on the sideline. They're going to go for it here on the opening drive. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw.
Oh, come on,
He's
y'all.
going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
Charles, their first drive of the game, and already they're taking chances here, but they get the 4th down conversion. I'm curious, do you think that that's something they game plan for on the opening drive if it came up, or is that something that happened organically? I think that they game plan for it, Brandon, and when you think about it, let's just say it. The word analytics is a big part of how everyone looks at a game nowadays, but it's not just the analytics. It's a coach willing to be daring, willing to be bold, and they certainly were there.
Second down, here's Hurts. He'll get this off to Swift. And he'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches to answer your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it, and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
And he'll get this into the hands of Swift once again. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. Well, they'll say no to the 46-yard field goal try. They're going to go for it. Hurts sets up to throw it.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Good defense, yo.
Unable to convert there on 4th. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. Goff and this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10. Just shy of the 30. Now a throw here to his running back. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be 2nd down. Now Goff. Escaping the pressure right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
Oh, I saw this one with defensive eyes because even as he escaped the pocket and bought time, the coverage stayed tight. Nothing broke down. Throwing it away, that was his only option.
Goff on 3rd down. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
And that's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on 3rd down. And 3rd down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a 4th down.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They go ahead and snap it. Gone. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Lions 1st down as they'll wind up getting the yards they needed on 4th and 3. It's a gain of 4 that time. And it'll be 1st down Detroit. They will run for the first time with David Montgomery. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. We're scoreless after 1. Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football as they've got a 2nd and 8 forthcoming. Goff now looks to throw. And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles 40. Give them 18 on the play. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40. Now it's Goff.
Oh, shit. Oh, damn. He's caught the pick right there. Oh,
but it's incomplete. Not much chance of that working. Almost
yeah, that's crazy. He almost had that one. Wow.
Offense was moving it a little bit.
That's
out
reckless.
back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
And he only manages a couple here down to about the 38-yard line.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
They'll run. Reynolds. And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield. It's a gain of 8, and it'll wind up moving the chains. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Goff. This one swung out to Montgomery. And he is going to lose yardage here. He was unable to shake free there. They'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Terrible play call.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff.
The catch.
They do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
Catch, reporter.
That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
Montgomery going to take this down just short of the goal line. He got 3, but could not get the ball over the chalk. That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal.
It is definitely hard to find space near the goal line. You always want to have a guy in the game running it who can create his own.
2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. They try again with Montgomery. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. David Montgomery taking it in from a yard out. And the Lions post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so. I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
He's going to look deep for
Watkins. Man, look at this shit.
And this has caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Quez Watkins, 43 yards. And the Eagles are an extra point away from drawing level. The fly route works for the TD Graham.
And you know the receivers love to say, if we get even with the defender, we're leaving. And that's exactly what he did all the way into the end zone. And then he was on the business end catching it once he got over the stripe.
Elliott good with a PAT. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Here comes Khalif Raymond from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Here's 2nd and 10.
In motion, the tight end. To throw on 2nd down is Goff.
No. Oh, come.
That's going to be intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line.
You can easily see the logic. It's a tie game. They just wanted to press it a little bit right before the half, hoping to get one more score.
Yeah, easy to second-guess the result, but now you have to think after that interception, just a field goal, and they're behind at the break.
Yeah, I think at the half, the head coach just says, look, that's on me. I wanted to press it.
Touchdown, Eagles! Devontae Smith, as the first half is winding down.
What up, Slim?
And the Eagles have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
Gave up the fucking lead and shit over here to see.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7.
Damn. Terrible.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Here's Raymond bringing it out. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively offensively they will.
Look at that shit.
Early struggles continue. Here's another one.
Nah, Slim, I ain't playing with my boys today, man. I'm over here giving it up the fucking points after points before half.
Charles, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he works his way through.
Oh, come on, guys. 1 second for real.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. Right hash, 37-yard attempt. The kick by Elliott is good, and that will do it for this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. A 10-point game, 17-7 the score as we get back to it on EA Sports. Here's Raymond bringing it out.
Oh, my God.
Good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stock troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here.
You got to email me that link.
That ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half. Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot.
So my brother from New York showed me how to get all the free VR games for the MetaQuest.
On 2nd down, here's Goff.
Oh.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
Throwing on third. Goff.
Oh, there he goes.
Pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9.
Josh Sweat rushing in and bringing him down to the ground.
Here comes the Lions punter now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. Rodgers on the return. It's a 47-yard punt, but they did give up 10 on the return. And the Eagles will have great starting field position here as they take over. They will run straight ahead with Swift. And running with power here. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 17 yards and a first down for Philly.
Once again, it's Swift. And he's got it down to the 28.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
Throwing is Hurts.
He finds his man complete. That's Watkins. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down. They run out of the gun with Swift.
Wow.
And he's going to get this one down inside the 15.
46 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Right back to Swift.
Oh my God, he grabbed him right before he could break
play, and
the
that leads to the first and goal.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
Oh my God, look at this shit.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Jalen Hurts
keeping it himself from 10 yards away.
And the Eagles will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third.
Elliott good with a PAT. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Definitely don't pick the Lions against the Eagles. It's fucking crap.
Here's Raymond bringing it out.
And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Play action. It's Goff.
He'll let this go deep for St. Brown.
Oh my
And
God.
yet again, Goff is
Look at
intercepted.
all that contact.
Picked off by Isaiah Rodgers.
GG's,
I guess
man. GG's, bro. Good game, man. Oh my God. Fucking shit. I hate playing fucking games like that, bro. Like, I scored a touchdown, did my thing, and then after that, I'm just fucking stuck, bro. What the fuck? Fucking hate playing games like that. I'm definitely not gonna pick the fucking Lions again. Fucking bum ass Lions. Maybe you want to run it back, man. Want to run another one? fucking ass, bro. Like, I don't know what I'm doing wrong as far as defense. Like, I'm playing the right defenses, and it's just these certain plays, bro. There's always open, bro. There's just always open. It has nothing to do. Had nothing to do with talking about cover one. Stop playing cover one. Bro. It ain't cover one. I'm not playing the cover one, bro. Bro, I cannot get to 100 rings for sure. Maybe Tony Tone want to play. Unless he's in a match. What up, son? Trying to play some Call of Duty without me. Let's go kill shit. Son don't want to play, man. I want a rematch, man.
We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA.
Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one in the NFC, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Philadelphia Eagles.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field.
Taken at the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Now Fields going to throw on the first play. Locates Mooney on the out route.
And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Fields.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one. And it's third down.
It's another zone defense. It looks like it's open for possibilities, but they did a nice job patrolling the middle of the field and forcing an incompletion.
They'll run for the first time with Johnson. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Only 2 yards and it'll be a punt on their opening possession.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured
God,
that one
are you
out.
fucking kidding me,
Really
y'all?
nice play.
And this will be a Bears first down as he's got this up to the 35-yard line.
Backed up where they were on this side of the field. That was a gutsy call.
A gutsy call, that never should have happened. Not so much them going for it. That's their decision. But where's the defensive front? Where's the leverage? Where's the low man wins? Where's getting into the offensive backfield and spilling the play? How did they permit them to pick up a first down in that situation? And that's a good job there by the corner. And we do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, short tackle.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out the backfield. There was a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage. Had no shot.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. On 3rd down, Johnson. And this will be a Bears first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, and a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
They stay on the ground on first with Johnson. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
From just shy of midfield, here's a 2nd down and 6. A shotgun snap, Fields. They'll get this complete to the Notre Dame man, Equinemius St. Brown. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 36. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. We got to like what you're seeing from this offense here on the first drive. A nice, sustained series to begin the game, and it will continue after picking up another first there.
Would you say the word methodical comes to mind? I love the execution. I love what they're doing on this drive. They're controlling the ball, controlling the game, controlling the clock.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. If these kinds of lanes are available, you have to feel like he's going to have a pretty big game on the ground.
Yeah, you can tell early on he's got a little burst in his step, and that's a big pickup right there on first down.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3. The impressive opening drive continues, and just space being created by those guys up front.
We're seeing this the same way, aren't we? We are seeing an offensive line, as this game gets started, as it starts to unfold, that they are dominating the line of scrimmage.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. No score after 1 on EA Sports. The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2 as they go to work on a 1st and goal. Back to throw. Fields.
Oh, my God. Why he stop right
He's
there?
going to flip that out to the
Why he stop? He's supposed to go sack you. He ran up to you and stopped.
Set up 2nd and goal.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that
crazy.
completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's 2nd and goal now. Up the middle, Johnson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
And now 3rd and goal coming up, the loss on 2nd down. That just means this crowd's going to get even louder, and they'll get a little bit of extra help from the defenders as they exhort them to join them in the effort.
Now Fields on 3rd and goal.
reading the pressure right. The decision to tuck and run gets him free, but that's not enough. Now it's fourth.
They made a nice effort to stick it with a loss.
That's the hardest place to score from in this game. I don't care what nobody says.
Should be an entertaining battle anytime
You
he
went up
tucks
the
and
field
runs
mad
over the
fast,
second
got
half of
right
this
there, and
contest.
that shit is fucking dead end. It's crazy.
No movement from the field goal unit. They've got 4 full yards to go here on 4th and goal to hit pay dirt, but they're going to go for it. They snap it to Fields.
Oh, my God. Y'all let him get that
Touchdown,
bullshit.
Bears.
Make sure you ran
Robert
the clock, too.
Tunyon from 4 yards out. And the Bears post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter.
He prayed for that shit.
Well, that drive felt like it took up an eternity, and we finally have some action on the scoreboard.
Yeah, but plenty of action prior to, because that drive took up all the first quarter before we spilled into the second, and finally, points were registered.
On the other sideline, they're chomping at the bit just to get the football.
Good shit.
Santos with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
I feel like I gotta make me a coffee. Tired ass ride.
Well, after the touchdown, here's the punter Trenton Gill to kick it away. Boston Scott on the return from his end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 at the 20. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to get that to Swift underneath. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Oh, shit.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Hurts. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That gain on 3rd down, good for 28.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. 1st down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
No gain on the play there. 2nd down. On the end around, here comes Smith. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Even though positive yardage was gained on that play, I think the defense has to be happy. Obviously, they were prepared for some trick plays coming into the game, and they looked very aware that those could happen on any given down.
And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is 3rd down. They'll send the tight end in motion left. Hurts sets up to throw it. That's to the speedster, Olamide Zaccheaus. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
Well, it looks like they got what they wanted. They got the completion, but they weren't able to break any tackles or gain nearly enough yardage to pick up the first down. Now to be 4th and short.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Too long for a field goal, too short to punt. That in-between range, and they'll go for it on 4th down.
Oh, the sneak, it's Hurts. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as he pushes forward for a couple on 4th and inches.
Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
Bro. I was like, what the fuck? You know, normally the order will give you some kind of throwing play like that. They didn't give you no love. I wasted 20 seconds right there. Damn.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
What I want to do right there.
Here's Hurts to throw.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Nah. You finna sack my ass. You finna sack my ass. I gotta get 3.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll drop to throw.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. That goes for a gain of 31.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far, and never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal.
Here's Swift.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. The Eagles hustling to the line, clock rolling.
2nd down, here's Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, there you go.
Dallas in the final seconds of the first half.
And the Eagles have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half.
I don't think it's any state secret to know what they were saying before the start of this drive. Let's go and punch one in the end zone and go into the halftime feeling a heck of a lot better about ourselves. Let's go get this done.
Yeah, tie things up, and then you got a brand new ball game. Elliott draw on the extra point, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
Oh, the return is Jones from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. Meanwhile, Fields' throw there complete to Mooney.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter.
A final shot before the break. Fields.
And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Set and ready to go for the second half. 1 touchdown apiece, 7-7 our score.
Scott on the return out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably...
Oh, no! Get up! Get up! Get up! Get the ball! Get the ball! Oh, shit.
That could have been trouble. We talk a lot about setting the tone to start the game. We want to start the tone right in the third quarter as well, and nearly lost a football there in their first drive.
Oh, snap. Yo, I don't know what I be pushing wrong about picking up the ball. I feel like everybody got the same problem. What the fuck is the pick up the ball button?
They're fortunate to retain possession.
Oh, shit.
Second down. Here's Hurts.
No! Oh, come on, bro.
Eddie Jackson picks him, and his guys
Oh, come on, bro.
So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
What
and
the
just think about the time you spent in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
Give the tackle to Hassan Reddick.
Well, we all know the guy carrying the ball is going to get the credit, both in the stat line and probably in the newspaper. But guess what? Those guys creating holes, they couldn't feel better about themselves right now. Offensive line, tight end, probably even the wide receivers are involved. They're moving the ball well.
Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that is officially a loss of 1.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
On the move to his left.
Oh, my God, no fumble? Come on, y'all. Y'all got to tag him for that, man.
Good mobility. He flashes it there. He scrambles for the first down.
How many times do we hear that third down may be the most important down in football, and there's no better example than what we just saw right there. Forced to scramble, knows where the first down marker is, dives for it, and gets it. What a big-time play, putting his body on the line to pick up a key first down.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and that'll make it 2nd down.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
2nd down and 6 now. Now a 10th carry for Johnson.
Oh, wow, bro.
And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. And quickly they get to the line. Johnson trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
Good work there, holding him out on first down. And this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
They'll run it with Johnson.
Ah, almost had his ass, man. Big boy chased after him, could not catch him.
From a yard away. And the Bears have taken the lead. Well, nothing fancy there, Charles. You had 3 tight ends on the field. They were going to run the football. The defense knew it, but the defense couldn't stop them.
And I haven't met an offensive line yet that doesn't get more satisfaction out of running the football into the end zone than pass protecting. They had determination on their side, and they got it done.
Well, after the touchdown, here's the punter, Trenton Gill, to kick it away.
Oh, hell yeah. Okay.
Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game, 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw. He'll drop this one off to Swift. No gain on the play. And it's 2nd down.
They tried to swing it out left into the flat, but the defense, they were very principled there.
It felt very West Coast offense, didn't it? You know their expression, right? On a West Coast offense, when they throw the ball, it's either going to be a touchdown or a check down, meaning they like to press it downfield. If they don't have it, swing it out, which is exactly what we saw there. But how about the great pursuit and tackle to make a touchdown?
Philadelphia. 60 yards. And the Eagles have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the third. And nothing too crazy there. A quick slant, and then he just had a seam. He found a seam.
And when you hit it on the run like that, and I mean the pass right to the receiver who's already in motion and moving, sometimes he just takes it and runs away from everyone else.
The defense, they got to adjust there quickly. That's tough on them.
That's really tough because everything was executed well. Ball was out of his hands quickly, into the hands of the receiver, and then he was gone.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Here's Jones to bring it out of the end zone. And
Come on,
tackled
defense.
at the
Let's go,
21-yard
man.
line,
Damn.
so a net negative there of 4 yards. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's 2nd down. Johnson running on.
Oh, good block. Yeah.
Forward to about the 27-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go. So we will switch ends as the
I see them standing there. I was like, oh, shit, let me just cut tackle. That's like, oh, I thought everybody was blocked.
This offense on 3rd down today, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. They go to Johnson.
Oh, my God, bro. I can't believe we gave that up.
He's loose at the 40.
We gave him that, y'all. Come on, man.
Yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Well, sometimes it's just not a secret to how things get done. He's been running well all game long, and they continue to rely on him in this key situation.
They told us they were going to rely on him. They have. He comes through there, a big 3rd down conversion. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
And that's not a run that's going to make any of that. He's been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps him moving forward.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. There's Johnson. He's been busy this afternoon. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. Have to kick this field goal, don't you?
No question about it. Look at the clock. Look at the situation. Kick the field goal.
Ah, man, I should have died for that. I'm scared him enough to kick it over.
17-14 lead. So he waited on the sideline for his first chance in the ball game, and it didn't come until the 4th quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this fourth quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game.
Ah, damn, he's right there, bro.
Well, he certainly didn't like what he saw at all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defense a credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw.
Oh, no, get it. Ah, too far ahead. Damn, bro, what a bad pass, bro. What was that? What was that? What a bad pass, bro.
An excellent play there.
I swear I wanted to throw it to God.
Were they a nickel? Did they have an extra DB out there? Yeah, Brandon, I think they were in standard nickel, not the buffalo, as teams like to call it, meaning 3 safeties for big nickel. They just wanted to take away the quarterback's throwing lanes, and that's exactly what they did, and came through with a big-time pick 6.
Santos now to add the PAT. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
Scott on the return out of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And we'll see if they can band back together after the pick 6. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A 2-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock.
Oh, my God, another one. Give me that. Oh, come on, man.
This one winds up to be incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Takeoffs cost me the game.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
Oh, my God.
And that should do it.
Kyler Gordon picks it off.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line.
And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown.
Blew this shit in the last minute.
A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Bears are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. An important score there, CD, and now an important extra point because it would make it a 3-score game.
Love the math there, and at this point in the fourth quarter, look, we all need next-gen stats, right? We all use them, but we don't need them here, do we? Because that means it's almost a certain victory.
Santos able to tack on the extra point, and that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but
and I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. And that one results in 35 yards. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10.
They go play action with Hurts.
His throw incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Throwing is Hurts.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Play action. Here's Hurts. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Hurts.
Flushed out right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Eddie Jackson picks it. A big seam, and he might go all the way.
And the Bears are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. Well, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
On 1st down, Fields.
Dancing to his left. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Here's Fields. And this one too low.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, 4th quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have the Bears 1st down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. Now Fields. There's Mooney with another catch.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
Win that game, bro.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence and made it happen for a victory.
Giving up them fucking...
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew,
turnovers,
I'm
man.
Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Philly.
Fucking bullshit. Damn, bro. I hate fucking losing games like that, bro. Fucking hate losing games like that. Fucking hate losing games like that, bro. It's just like I said, bro. That's why I don't play with Jalen Hurts. He throws me way too many picks, bro. One game, I threw 3 pickoffs with that dude, bro. 3 pickoffs. One game only, bro. 3 pickoffs. Fuck. Like, damn.
We are about 10 miles or so southwest of downtown Los Angeles at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the LA Chargers. We are just about ready. Cameron Dicker has the honors, and we are underway here at SoFi. This fielded right at the goal line. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
He could muster only a yard there, and they'll be left with a 3rd and very short.
Absolutely love the effort there. The ability to flow from his inside spot and stop that one to the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches. Trying to run forward with Pollard.
God, guys, what the fuck?
46, good enough for
It's
the
1
first.
fucking yard. You guys not gonna crash the line?
Conversion, 5 yards on the play. They'll try to throw now. Prescott. Swinging this out for Pollard. He had a great strong move, but he'll still be stopped shy of midfield.
I know it was a gain, but you have to sense probably a little bit of disappointment there because when it's out there in open space, I think they expect to get more out of a play, don't you?
Especially when you're getting it to your guy out of the backfield. You're expecting him to be able to create something, be a little more shifty.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Good open field tackling held it to an okay game.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete.
Used to have a coach who tells us all the time, those scouting reports aren't just to use up paper, guys. Well, nowadays, you know, we're watching a computer screen, right? They scouted this team very well. Know that they like to use the running backs in the passing game. They covered that play successfully.
And a stoppage here, a timeout before this 3rd down play takes place. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Prescott now.
Oh,
and that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
1 first down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott.
Oh, God.
And
Oh,
they'll
my
get him
God.
down as he's inside the 40. A curious decision to go for it, but it
This
pays
morning
off
is
with a
not my
first
morning,
down.
bro.
I can't be sure how much of that was planned pre-snap, but it certainly opens up some avenues for their offense. And if he can stay a threat to break off those kind of runs, it'll pull defenders away from coverage and open up some choice throwing lanes for him moving forward.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
It's pretty early in the game, but they've already tried to establish him not just as a runner, but as a receiver as well. Didn't happen there, but I wouldn't be surprised at all to see them try again shortly.
Throwing again, Prescott on 2nd and 10. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
And that might have been a situation where even though you don't hit on the deep throw, you at least put in the defenders' minds early in the game that we're going to press the ball deep against your secondary. And that can have a ripple effect on how they...
Oh, Prescott stripped. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And they'll start out with great field position
That's what I'm talking
at
about.
the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
And without a doubt, not the way they pictured that opening drive unfolding.
No, they were making progress. They weren't exactly in high gear, but they were making a few yards along the way. And now that they've coughed it up, you got to go back to the sidelines and regroup a little bit.
That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll bring up second down. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit, but get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are, you know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
Going to throw on third down with Herbert. It's taken in by Quentin Johnston. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 18-yard line. 18 big yards on that one, and a Charger first. We're scoreless after 1.
You gotta play smart, man.
Charger football to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Oh, shit. I need you to get back on the phone. Yeah, I'm having a terrible
day. Once more, here's Eckler. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
They went right back to him, but he pretty much had nowhere to go on that play.
Yeah, the previous carry looked pretty good. Right, okay. That one, maybe he was a little tired. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe he should have tapped out and had a second back come in and maybe make that run. Who knows?
Nah. I'll play with the Eagles.
Here's Herbert now on 2nd down.
Oh, come on, man.
Down he goes. Damone Clark fought his way through and buried him behind the line. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw.
Oh!
It's incomplete.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Oh, no! Oh, look at this shit.
And this is just outside the
over here
upright.
missing
It's
field
no
goal.
good,
I
and
told
this will
you
remain a
this is my morning
scoreless game.
Still searching for that first breakthrough, and I thought this might be it. But it's not to be, and we're still scoreless.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they got across the 50 last time. They fumbled and turned it over, so they'll be looking to have a short-term memory here, Mr. Davis.
Not only a short-term memory, but a whole lot better ball security. Because if they take care of the ball, continue to move it, their chances of scoring some points, they've got to feel pretty good about. They thought they had things moving in the right direction last time. Fumbles, they don't just affect your offense, they affect your overall team because now your defense has to make that stand up.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. Down at the 35, it'll be 2nd down.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
I like to keep carrying it, thank you.
2nd and 6. Here's Prescott.
Oh.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
That was not a real confident throw right there, and he's just 2 of 7 to start the game. Now he's going to have to find a groove with a big 3rd down coming up. Let's see if his confidence can increase.
That's dumped off to Pollard. And a good tackle there right around the 30 stops him short of the 1st down. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. It's a 47-yard field goal try from here, but instead they're going to opt to go for it on 4th down. Now it's a bootleg with Prescott.
Oh my God, yo. We couldn't get that motherfucker. Come on now. It's right there over your head, bro.
Facing a 4th down, they come away with 18 yards and the first down conversion. Prescott yet again. They'll drop this underneath to Pollard. And here he'll get it down to the 7. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it's 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
Just killing the clock. Killing the clock.
And the Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. As they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
You gotta stop him right here, bro. Come on.
They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. Play fake. Here's Prescott. Steps away. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. So it means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. They're going to go for it now, 4th and 2. Remember, they can still get the first down at the 1-yard line, though. They'll run for it.
Get him. Oh, come on, man. Get the fuck out of here, man.
Tony Pollard, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. You get down this deep, Charles, you hate to settle for a field goal. They roll the dice on 4th down, really just hoping to get that first. But as it turns out, they take it all the way into the end zone.
You mentioned that they took a little bit of a gamble there. Think about it this way. Most teams throw the ball in this situation in the NFL, so they really gambled with a running play, and boy, did it pay off. Pay dirt.
From his end zone, here's Darius Davis. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. The Charger drive about to get going. With his slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Justin Herbert looking to pass.
Oh,
and
man.
Incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
Give them credit for excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. And as long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
Oh,
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore.
Oh, he fucked
And
up.
he's giving his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more.
You've got to know as a quarterback that it's going to be tough to outthink this guy in the defensive backfield. He's been at it 11 years now, so he knows all the ins and outs of the position, and he's in the right spot there to come up with the interception.
He finds his man, Pollard. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will extend their lead even further. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Charger drive about to get going. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. The final shot before the break for Herbert. And it's knocked away and incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Last half, man. I'm done with Madden for a moment, man. It's my last one for the day.
And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. $10-0 is our score as we get started again on EA Sports. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. As they begin their second half here, Charles, offensively, not where they want to be. Obviously, they're losing in this ball game, but very much within striking distance. We'll see what adjustments they make in the second half.
Is that the old glass half full, half empty type of a deal? And which way do you want to look at it? Because you're right, they're down on the scoreboard, but they're definitely opportunities now. Because if they want to go ahead and get going in this one, get back to the running game. I think there are going to be some places to go with it, and I think the offensive line will appreciate the chance to fire out and hit people.
That's a good point because they virtually had nothing going in the ground game in that first half.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Now Herbert going to shift his guys around. On third down, he'll drop to throw.
Oh, man. Wow. Look what you don't say, bro.
Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Aubrey now for the point after.
Madden be doing too much of that computer love, bro.
He's got it, and it's 17-0.
Too much of that computer love.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Too much of that, man.
And this is going to be returned from middle of the end zone.
Too much computer
and
love,
only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
Madden be giving too much of them shits.
The Charger drive about to get going.
I
kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
They ain't giving no love.
Back to the air. Herbert on second down. He's got his man. That's Everett, the tight end. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
Off the play fake to Eckler. It's
Blitz
man.
coming, and down he goes. Marquise Bell gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Here's Herbert.
Throw for Eckler on the crossing route, complete.
And he'll get it down to the 47 here. Herbert now.
Oh,
That is
damn.
incomplete.
So
another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
They snap it to Herbert.
Oh!
And it's
Damn,
incomplete.
bro.
They
You can't
cannot
give me nothing,
convert,
man.
and they turn it over.
GG's,
The fourth
man.
down play doesn't work for the Chargers. And the Cowboys defense is going to get them the football back. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
Look, they didn't give me that either.
Forced to, because
Oh my
coaches
God.
look at these short field goals as a last
They
resort.
didn't give me
right?
that
To
pick.
them,
Oh my
that's not how
God,
drives
bro.
are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6
That should
on
have
the
been a
board.
pick.
That's a
Shit.
consolation prize. Like going to the
6.
county
That should be
fair.
6 right there.
You don't get the big stuffed animal on
Damn.
that one, do you?
No, you don't go top
Go
shelf.
ahead, boy. You
That's
can go get on
bottom
your
shelf
game.
material.
That's why you
On
up.
second down, it's Pollard. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard
Yeah, you got
line.
Warzone on that Xbox?
Give him 18 on that one, and it's a Dallas first down.
Yeah, because I'll probably play Warzone later on Tristan.
Here's Pollard again. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way
Don't bring it
down
now, though.
inside the 15.
This for later. I'm going to take a nap. after
51
this.
yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Prescott now, option right. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down. They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. And the Chargers are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. The Charger drive about to get going. They got the ball now following a big play, keeping the other guys out of the end zone. Now they'll start deep in their own territory, 1st and 10. Meanwhile, Herbert's throwing into the hands of his receiver, Guyton. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. He's going to look for Allen now on the deep ball.
Come on,
It's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
No love.
Third quarter now from SoFi Stadium. Here's a 2nd and 10. Now it's Herbert. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. It's Charger football, but they trail here as we get going in quarter number 4.
It's not a good day for Madden.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Here's Herbert. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Yeah. The offense on 3rd down, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and forever. Working the middle here. That's complete to Everett, the tight end. He'll get 17 back there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw.
Ah, they didn't give me that.
Now this is going to be close.
Hell no. Good game, man. We all for this fucking game right now.